YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D Dyson, Jake Gyllenhaal, and RoadHouse 2024 on Prime Video. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this movie as the action was in here, and I was telling myself it is definitely peak action. Things definitely picked up when Conor McGregor came, because I was just like, it looks like Conor McGregor is just like he's playing himself. And the fact that he was over the top with it, I don't know, it was just something about Conor McGregor is that you can tell that he had to go back and like re-ad-lib his lines, because it just sounds weird, like how everything around him will be so loud, but you have to hear him like very clearly, like, okay, son. And I'm just like, you can hear him like distinctly like low or loud when the setting should be like a little bit louder. That was like the only gripe I had. But, you know, to see Jake Gyllenhaal as, I already forgot the dude's name, but I was just like, you know, he was like a former UFC challenger for the middleweight champ. And then, you know, I remember back when we saw Jake Gyllenhaal actually get in there at a UFC event, just like right quick. And then I was like, okay. And then he was like, he's filming for RoadHouse, and I like to see how ripped he is. And I was like, and I love the aspect of how he fights. He's very charming when he fights. Like he's not raising his voice. He's not, you know, going all out. Like he's not like, ah! He's just kind of like, hey, you know, he's slapping people. It's like, you know, I'm gonna break your arm. And it's like, how far is the nearest hospital? And, you know, I was liking that. And then to see JD Pardo as a goon, so to speak. And, you know, JD Pardo's coming off Mayans as Easy. So I was like, it was cool to kind of see him in this. And then, but like I said, like the action bar none is just like, it was really cool to see. And, you know, you see the boss, like the underling boss, like the kid that kind of inherits the dad's wealth, is just kind of like, you got all these goons. It's like, I got plans. I'm trying to close down the RoadHouse. So I'm not sure if this is the direct spinoff of the first RoadHouse with Patrick Swayze. I only saw like glimpses of it. I never really watched the movie. I just saw glimpses of it, but I knew how calm Patrick Swayze was when he was a bouncer. So it's like, Jake Gyllenhaal also had that calmness as a bouncer. It's like, you know, you got to be nice type of thing. So I liked it. You know, I really liked it. And as far as, you know, like I said, it picked up when Conor McGregor really came in the fold, and when him and Conor McGregor and Jake Gyllenhaal kind of started fighting. Initially, they didn't, you know, it was kind of like really like standoffish. But when they did that final fight, I was like, yeah, because it went back and had the theme song with Metallica as that was his theme song in UFC, and he was kind of always like, you know, I'm afraid, and he was like, yes, I'm afraid. And he was like, I'm afraid when and I always kept telling myself, he's afraid of what he would do if he's pushed too far, and you could see when he did it, like he just was like, I'll go full on kill. So I was liking that doom, 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 doom. I'm just like, you know, and how he had to really beat up and just kill basically Conor McGregor. But we find out at the end, Conor McGregor's not dead. So he's like one of those guys like, just walking around naked and stuff. And it's like, you know, just walking around how he always walks. So I was like, you could tell he was like, he looks loaded from top to bottom like Conor McGregor. I was like, dude, get off that stuff, bro. Like, get off that stuff. But it served in this movie because he was very over the top. It was other interesting aspects, like, you know, a couple of things about Hart, you know, with the cop's daughter, and Jake Gyllenhaal and the club owner. But I was kind of like, it wasn't really appealing to me. You know, it was just more focused on the action more than anything. And then Jake Gyllenhaal's just performance brings it all the way home. Like, you know, just how he is, and just, he's magnetic in this whole movie. Like, you just paid attention to his calmness, his stillness, how he was. He just brought the whole performance, was just centered around him. And he's the one that delivers and make this movie really good. Just because, like I said, some of the quips that he says, some of the fighting style that he takes on. And it's kind of like, yeah, this works because of Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'm like, I really give this a solid, like 8 out of 10. Solid. It's a solid watch. I would definitely probably watch this again on a rainy day. It's a solid watch. So, you guys enjoyed my review of RoadHouse on Prime Video. Come check it out. Subscribe to my channel, post a comment down below, and like the video. It's your boy, D Dyson. Peace.